So, Mike, a lot to sift through on this story, but one of the interesting angles is that U.S. counterterrorism, U.S. intelligence says these guys were known to them. They were on a list that they had, which conflicts with the information that came out of Brussels, that came out of Europe, that said these guys were common criminals who were eventually driven into jihadi.
Well, that's one of the more interesting aspects of this as going forward is the recruitment pool being used in Europe, and it is common criminals by and large in places like Maalbeek who are being recruited. The two brothers, one of the brothers who was arrested in Turkey and sent back to the Netherlands rather than directly back to Belgium, had been arrested multiple times for low-level criminal offenses. So it's not exactly a religious recruitment drive. It's basically in that low end of the pool, looking for people, minor criminal offenses, nothing to do, no jobs, tend toward violence, tend towards armed robberies. Come with us. We've got something for you to do.
And the prisons, as in this country, are places that a lot of recruitment
school.
Yeah,
recruitment school.
Right.
But it's so reminiscent of the sort of process we went through where the walls between the FBI and the CIA didn't allow a flow of information. And I've asked every foreign policy official if they think they will break down those walls, if the process of connecting the dots will reform that system, and no one seems particularly optimistic that it will. It's astounding. Well,
there's also, I mean, there's great frustration, I'm told, within American intelligence sources and American intelligence officials that the dispensation of intelligence to Belgium, not necessarily to France so much, but they don't know how it's handled, how they hear it, what they do with it. There's multiple intelligence agencies within Belgium. They handle it differently. Multiple police forces, great language difficulties, French, German, Flemish.
Europe has to get serious. After 9/11, this country overcame the bureaucratic resistance to integration, Department of Homeland Security. It's made a huge difference in America, and Europe just hasn't gotten serious. The individual countries in Europe as a whole hasn't gotten serious about it.
Well, there's also a big break between America and Europe on this. I mean, we have constant problems with data on airline passengers and being shared. And this is stuff that's got to be fixed. Otherwise, this is going to continue.
And then one of these suicide bombers, Lashrawi, the 25-year-old, you heard his brother say right there that when he left for Syria, when his brother left in 2013, they went to the police and said this is not normal for him to have gone there. Then he returned.
Which is exactly what you want family members to do.
Exactly.
I mean, you really can pinpoint where the breakdown happened, and it wasn't the family.
And the cab driver.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.